Welcome, one and all, to the number one show of all time. It's a blast from the past today.
Yes, it most certainly is, because we have one of our favourite co-hosts back here today, Torin Fahy.
Oh, it's a pleasure to return.
He's been here since the beginning. We don't know where he's been.
Yeah, it's not like I've been my deputy station manager.
I've actually, that's been my twin. I've been in Shropshire.
Is this your first time on the radio, Torin?
It is not. I'm a returning guest, but yeah, I've been spending the last few months down the mines.
Yeah,
in Shropshire.
The Shropshire mines.
They don't exist.
No, they're quite niche.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little underground community, pardon the pun. That just goes about doing their thing, mining.
And then Maddie's also extended her time in the radio today.
Yes, yeah. I'm making sure that everything runs smoothly.
I guess,
you guys stay on track for show wise.
No one's really been in the radio for the last 2 weeks, have they? I've heard that's been the case.
That is too loud.
I can't hear anything. What's this?
He hasn't got headphones on. That's why.
Oh,
Corey's playing with the soundboards again.
Stop it! Stop it!
I'm sorry. What was that? Why?
Why is that?
Why is that on there?
Let me tell you something, brother. I'm currently on the Wrestling Boys bed.
Is this the first show back in 2 weeks then, because of the radio being down? Is that?
I would say so.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So stop! I'm gonna chop your hand off. Right.
Yeah.
And also, we must acknowledge the fact that Ed's here.
Hi. I am only going to be here
from
for
the Ed Show.
5 more minutes because I really want to go and get a train and then curl up in my bed.
Right.
Yeah.
With, hugging something really unhealthy.
So
and tasty.
Let's quick fire then. How was the other day? Was a graduation?
It was pretty good.
And I watched your video of you graduating.
You watched my video? Wait, what video?
They do have a video that they pop on live stream.
Oh,
and then they clip it and then they send it to you.
Well, I saw a
You
screenshot.
know what video? You posted about it.
And you
Ed hasn't.
You stuck your tongue out.
The best bit.
Yeah.
The guy positioned the camera so it was always facing me.
Yeah.
And I just when I realised this, I sort of just went, I must do this. Just kept.
Yeah.
I think the best bit was when it was the last time it did it, and I just knew it was going to happen at some point. So I didn't pay attention to anything else that was going on other than that camera to make sure that I was staring dead on.
And why did you do that?
I thought it was funny.
And how many people laughed?
At least my course mates and you.
That is worth it.
I think everyone. I think I'm hilarious, personally.
I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was a good photo. I thought I saw it on the DMU website, but it wasn't. It was on yours.
I think it should be. I was really hoping that it was going to come up in that slideshow at the end.
I think that's a reaction for pure academic achievement to stick your tongue out.
Inspired by Megan Thee Stallion, of course.
Honestly.
You're a big fan, aren't
you?
you?
Yeah. I listened to all of the Megan T. Stallion.
So what did everyone else think about Ed's tongue?
It was very big.
Let me get a look at it.
I think my favourite part of the
I would
graduation
like to know that even though I'm sat here, Torin is going to find a photo of my tongue.
You know what? I did actually see Jed walk out.
You didn't see Jed walk out?
Because I was behind him.
Well, no, because bear in mind, they didn't announce his, just Jed. He has another name.
Well, yeah, he has.
So, everyone was
Yandrej.
You look like a cat.
Plachenik.
Yeah, I know his name, but remember, I was on Jed's row, I think. So as he would have been going out, I would have been doing all the faff with, the people who are checking my name to see if I go. So I missed a whole bunch of people because I was round the back.
How many people would you say?
I would say at least 30.
That's a lot of people.
12. So I missed at least 12 people. One being, I think it was Jed. I think I missed. Did I see you walk out?
I'm not.
No,
gonna,
I did. I clapped really hard for you.
I did miss you, but that's because I had just gone up.
Yeah.
So I was trying to listen out for people, but I just completely missed it.
I didn't do anything crazy with mine. I just pretty much I did a little.
No,
wave.
I thought you did a backflip.
Yeah,
I saw that. Yeah.
You saw that too?
Yeah, we all remember.
Well,
this.
I said something. It wasn't crazy for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just your standard
I-
Thursday night.
I've just graduated from economics and gymnastics,
Yes, Tom, you totally have. You look like a gymnast.
which is one of the best courses you can do, because you do the financial side of gymnastics and you do the gymnastics.
You learn how to make money from gymnastics.
Well, I think the tagline for it's something like, balance your finances and on the
That's not
tightrope.
bad. Yeah, that's not bad.
That's actually
Yeah.
quite. Torin, I think you should be a
Torin, I
comedy
give you
writer.
I give you the crowning achievement of being able to name this year's rag event. Because I've thought Ragageddon or a ragathon.
I liked Tom Dye's idea of rag against the machine.
I like that too, but bear in mind, what would be the concept art for it?
I think the cover of their first
already had
album with that
Ragmania.
on.
I
think has
Mum's
someone
already
burning
had
alive
Ragmania.
on, so we could create that on.
That?
rag. I like rat.
I like no rag rats.
I like rat, and I think it should be raise and take.
Well, no, the rag rats. Yeah,
You do, hang on. You mean the Rage Against the Machine, but with a Buddhist monk setting himself on fire
Yeah, we
in
regret that
protest.
with Ed. We set Ed on fire.
That's not a good idea.
Isn't the point set yourself on fire? Because then it's self-sacrifice.
Yeah. No,
And-
but generally, what should we like theme-wise? And bear in mind we've got Mead and Cheese in the studio,
Right.
who are main leaders in
Ragamania.
this.
I think I want to talk about graduations for a bit longer.
Oh, for
I
Okay,
think-
yeah. No.
I think it's worth
This is the
acknowledging.
graduation celebration going live across the nation.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
I think we need to acknowledge, first of all, that this is Mr. Torin Fahy's first time on Mead and Cheese.
No, he's been on it before.
I've been on it several times before. Oh no, that was my twin. Sorry, that was my twin. Yeah, it's easy to get confused.
Yeah, this is
And
my
because
first time.
because we have never seen a Mr. Torin Fahy before. Mr. Torin Fahy, who are you?
A father
bit
of
of
two, a lover, a
far
dreamer,
here too.
a Fahy of two. Lover, a dreamer, a
Dream visualer.
bread maker,
Bread maker.
Adult
Using
carer.
flour, I assume.
bread maker, candlestick baker.
Candlestick baker. You
Yeah.
bake candlesticks.
I bake candlesticks. It's a real
He
talent.
bakes bread in the shape of
Yeah.
a candlestick.
Yeah.
That's quite talented.
Oh, I break candlesticks in the shape of bread.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that actually, I think that'd be fun.
That could be the new, there's
Can we get Warburton's candles?
you get lots of bake-off style shows that have kind of, it's the pottery thing or it's ice sculpt. I think candles is the next one.
Well, there isn't a candle off yet.
Yeah.
So maybe
Great British candle off.
Yeah, I mean, wax is a vaulty, it's a
Yeah.
very versatile
Hosted
thing.
by Ruby Wax.
That's not a bad shout. Yeah,
Just for the fun.
yeah. What's going on? I can't hear.
Why? Oh right, he put audition on.
Oh, that's why.
Okay.
So I have a story to tell you.
Is it about graduating?
Kind of.
That's what we like to hear.
Kind of. So I'm someone who gets really sort of anxious about things. And obviously I was graduating and I was talking to people who graduated before, so I spoke to Maddie a bit. And I spoke to Corey before the graduation. It was a few days before. And we went to this little, the little studio rooms in the I can't remember the building. It's where all the drama students go to, and we went there and we was practicing.
The Pace Building.
Yeah, we went in the Pace Building. That's the one, and we was practicing different styles of walkouts for the graduations, and we was in there for about 4 hours, and I was walking across the room. We had this little bit of tape measure out because I was really worried I was going to trip up and stuff, so I had my shoes on, and then Corey was saying, okay, you got to walk you're walking a bit too fast here, give it a bit of wave. And yeah, he was coaching me how to walk out, and that's why my walk was so a lot of people said mine was really just proper, confident and sophisticated. and had the wave. But I had been practicing
Had a chivalrous charm, I think.
But we were practicing that for about 2 hours, I think.
Yeah, we wanted it to be, masculine, but not too macho.
I do want to just say I am going to run off now because I really want to get that train. And maybe a sandwich. So I love you all.
We never on air called this the Final Ever Ed Show, so I think that's not still coming.
It's the trailer.
This
for
was
the Final Ever Ed Show.
This was the warm up.
The
Torin,
Ed Show
can you give
featuring
us the
Mr.
title?
Torin Fahy finale.
No, because I can't get the title anymore now. Because if I say it on air, then it means that is the show.
He's Ed.
Yeah.
He's Ed. He's Ed.
Ed.
He's in my head.
Ed, come here.
This will now be just shortened to the Mead Cheese, the graduation celebration going live across the nation.
Where it's Ed
Thank you for coming back on.
Woodiwiss.
Ed Woodiwiss.
That is Ed Woodiwiss, DJ Cider,
It's the Final Ed Show.
and he's walking out one final time. And the crane camera was shooting him. He's running. If you're watching the live stream, you can see the crane camera just showing him running out of the studio
In crisp 8K.
But- Yeah, as we were saying, we were practicing this walk, weren't we?
We were, yeah. We were practicing it for a while. You said 4 hours. I timed it at 4 hours and 15 minutes.
15 minutes. That's a long time, innit?
I think if you get rid of the half-hour break we took in between, that really only comes to 3.25 hours.
And that's the funny thing. What did we do on the break?
What did we do in the break? We called up Ryan from Ryan's Records of the 80s.
Yeah.
Or Ryan the 80s guy, as everyone else calls him.
My favourite radio DJ, my favourite show on Demon FM.
Any specific reason, or?
Well, we thought he's a sophisticated man. And he has a lot of masculine energy and swagger about him. So we thought that he would be the perfect
Swagger,
person
yes.
to
I would
ask
definitely agree with swagger.
for advice on this. And the advice he gave was priceless. What advice did he give us, Tom?
Well, so my walk was just, before Ryan came, it was just walk, do the hat thing, walk, do the hat thing, grab the piece of paper. When Ryan came in, he added in walk out, waving with one hand, not two, then do the hat thing. He said, do everything with your right hand. So wave, do the hat, dip, walk, dip, wave again, grab the sheet paper, then just give one last wave. And that was his advice.
I think that's decent advice. It's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Priceless is generous, I've got to be honest.
I remember it a little bit differently.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure he told you to wave, and you did the wave, because we had him on FaceTime. And you see, Tom said that Ryan told him to do the wave with one hand. That is complete rubbish, because you did the wave with one hand instinctively. And I remember Ryan telling you off and saying, no, real men do it with two hands. Both hands, Tom.
Is this real, or?
Of course it's real.
Of course. And me and Ryan actually got in a bit of a fight about this, because I said, no, it's one hand, you know.
Yeah, and you did manage to convince him in the end.
Yeah. But I think then when I was actually walking out on the day, I had this feeling of doubt. Do I do two hands? Was Ryan ultimately right? Do I do like the little shaky hands? So before my graduation, I met up with Corey and Ryan in the morning. It was about 10 a.m. because Corey was just going to his lectures. We bumped into Ryan. I said, look, man, I've been thinking about what you said about the hands thing. Can we just go over it one more time? And we all had steak.
For breakfast?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was at Bistro Pierre.
You're
Really?
certainly not a student anymore, are you?
Yeah, certainly not. Certainly
It's
not.
that graduate life.
But we got it for free anyway.
Yeah, we did get it for free because, obviously, as you know, we have connections to French royalty. Hugo, the King of France, called up Bistro Pierre and went, "Oh, you will give them the food for free."
And
I get why the French don't like us.
And
you
that is
might
how
think-
Hugo speaks when he
yeah.
is, talking to the bistro staff, and only them.
And you might think that's like, oh, they wouldn't give us a discount, but Hugo somehow convinced them. We heard a bit on the phone, and then about half an hour later, they said, yeah, you can have free
I feel
steaks.
like it would have just been easier to get Lou to sort you out with something.
Lou wasn't on shift, so.
Lou works at Bistro Pierre?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you not know this? She's been working there since like August.
Why is Lou a traitor?
She's not a traitor. She just needs a job.
I've apparently got a shirt that is the same uniform as Bistro Pierre.
Yeah, it's striped.
So, yeah, I have debated sometimes.
Speaking of
Since
stripes,
I found out, I've debated going in and just like, pretending to be at work and waiting until someone goes, "Excuse me."
Speaking of stripes, we had a good episode of the DFS the other day.
We did. It was Evanless, but
He's a busy
together.
boy. I respect that.
He is, and that's fine because he told me it wasn't happening. He
Didn't
tell Corey, who was our guest that we'd agreed for weeks. So at 5, I get a message from Corey saying, "Can't wait to do the DFS." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. I see what's happened." Run to the studio, and then suddenly cobble together an interview about being a fan of non-league football, and
It was pretty
all
good,
that.
to be fair.
Yeah.
Have you reached out to your connection at Sheffield FC?
I found out. My mum notified my cousin about the episode, and she was like, "Oh, we've got to get you involved." Yeah, but nothing further than that.
But he is notified of the DFS's existence.
In his big, like, kind of mafia style armchair or like throne, he's probably heard. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just going back to our story, because I feel like you're going to love this bit the most, particularly you, Torin.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it is really heartwarming, the what Ryan said to you that morning, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did he?
Because
I've never heard him say anything heartwarming.
Right, so the States were coming
It'd be nice
out,
to hear something.
and Ryan said, I was anxious, and I was all like, "Oh, I don't know, I don't think I'm going to do it, So, Corey was like, "No, Tom, you got to do it." And I was just like panicking, and Ryan got up on the chair. I said, "No," and he said, "Be quiet," and to the whole restaurant,
Yeah.
and everyone was quiet. He said, "Tom."
Except for Hugo on the phone. Because he didn't hear Ryan.
Yeah. He said, "Tom." And he said, "Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You got this. You got the eye of the tiger."
He has a beautiful voice, does Ryan?
It does. I'm not doing it justice. And so he was singing "Eye of the Tiger," and Corey gets up. You know what? He starts clicking.
Bow, bow,
Bow.
bow, bow.
I feel like you're all putting your own interpretation.
Bow. The eye of
on
the
the-
tiger. And then, so it gets better. The whole staff in Bistro
Yeah.
Pierre, and it's Christmas, start all clicking and
Yeah,
clapping.
you got Hugo
The
on the
eye
phone
of
going,
tiger.
bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Bum, and he was like, "Tom, Tom, Tom, you've got the eye of the tiger. You are going to graduate
Yeah.
with Ed. You're gonna walk and wave with 2 hands. Dun, dun, dun." And everyone's like clapping with 2 hands and doing this. It was absolute. Honestly, Torin, I wish I would have filmed it.
Yeah, me too.
It was like a moment out of a rom-com.
It reminds me
Yeah.
of. Have you ever seen Sunshine on Leaf? Is the jukebox musical for the Proclaimers.
Yeah.
And at the end, there's a romance, and the guy's running after the girl, and she's about to go off the train and leave forever. And he's like, "Wait, no!" And he starts singing 500 Miles, and then the entire of Edinburgh Waverley Station joins in.
What is this film?
What's it? Sunshine on Leaf. It's the Proclaimers jukebox musical. I actually think it's quite good.
Sunshine
On Leaf.
I'm on my way.
From misery to happiness today.
Uh-huh.
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 But yeah, that,
No, it's,
Sunshine on Leith.
yes. On what was that?
Sunshine on Keith would be a my adaptation, I think.
yeah, but it was a really
It'd be about a guy named Keith.
because of Ryan's singing and the whole Bistro Pierre staff. I felt like that gave me confidence, and I didn't ultimately have confidence to do the double hand wave,
Yeah.
but I did do it with one hand.
As long as there was some waving action.
When did
Yeah.
2013?
Yeah.
Well, no wonder I didn't see it, but
I want to watch this now. I had no idea this existed.
Yeah. It's actually, you know what? No, the covers aren't great because I don't know if anyone is Scottish.
to be fair, from looking at the cast, none of them are.
I think one of them is. I think Kevin
Peter Mullen.
Yeah, no, the old women are, and the old man.
No, Jane, whatever her name is, Harrow Rocks. She's not.
Oh, okay.
Because she plays Bubble from Ab Fab.
Oh, that's disappointing.
And she's not Scottish, so.
Anyway, though, yeah, Tom, I'm inspired by your story. I want to try and. If I could have a moment like that in my life, I'd have lived a full life.
I feel like it. Honestly, it's one of the moments where you think this is really surreal because this is actually happening.
Yeah,
I
mean, graduation was a disappointment compared to that, wasn't it?
Yeah, because it was a disappointment because I had the confidence to do it, but that's because I lived in a rom-com moment.
Yeah, after experiencing the greatness that was Ryan's Eye of the Ryan performance.
Yeah.
Nothing will ever be good again.
Did you not get any video?
No, because my phone died.
Yeah.
Letting the side down.
Yeah. Honestly, Torin, I think I'll have to ask the staff to send me some photos of it because, it was a magical moment, and it's one of those things what you don't normally see once.
No, I completely get that. I have a lot of respect for. I think a big part of that is the Bistro Pierre, diners. The fact that they were singing along with Ryan, even though it was improvising, to kind of be able to match someone.
Yeah, he
on that
sang
level.
Sweet Caroline, but the really bad remix version.
Yeah, and
Sweet Caroline, that one.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. When I left, he apparently stayed there all day singing.
Did a session, yeah.
Yeah, I did a whole day. But funnily enough, on the way to graduation, there's a man on a penny farthing.
There was, and it turns out that this man was Ryan's evil clone.
This is going a lot of places.
Ryan's evil clone.
Yeah. Because what we didn't realise was that Ryan's family are part of the secret government organisation known as MI5. Mm-hmm. And when Ryan was a child, they saved his DNA to use in all of these crazy government experiments. And I think they cloned him about 30 times?
34.
34?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the exact number.
Yeah.
You were listening to what I was saying. I was just too blown away by his performance to think about anything else.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's just you just saw him.
So this was one of Ryan's evil clones, I think, called Brian.
Brian the
90s guy.
Yeah.
Doesn't leave you in many other rooms for the other names in the family. I feel
there's trying as well.
Yeah, you just kind of got. You're setting a difficult precedent to keep up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we won that one.
I mean, yeah. Did we win? I think Torin caught on.
I don't
halfway
think he did.
Through, to be fair. I think he did.
Well, I believed you up until I think it was the debate about the two hands with Ryan. I was kind of like, Ryan instructed you to wave, and I was like, okay, yeah, sure. It was a bit weird. You guys FaceTimed it, whatever. Yeah. I think it was at the point when it kind of went further than that. That it kind of derailed, especially the stakes at 10 a.m.
Have you never done that?
No, I don't think Bistro Pierre's open at 10 a.m. for a start.
They are.
That's our new game show. It's called Spot the Liars. Well, me and Corey will come up with a concept.
It's a completely new idea called Would I Lie to You? Yeah. It's never been done before.
Would I lie to you?
Well, no, because you didn't ask me if it was a truth or a lie. You just told me.
We just waited until you decided this isn't true.
It's not would I lie to you. It's more I would lie to you.
It is Spot the Liars.
I am lying to you.
Yeah, I am. I would.
How long are you going
to go? It's a new segment called I Am Lying to You. Yeah. Well, in honour of Ryan, let's have a bit of Eye of the Tiger.
Yes.
It won't be the same as when he performed it, but it will be the next best thing.
And if you're listening at home, please clap along.
Welcome back to Mead and Cheese.
Welcome.
With me, Mead.
And me, Peas.
And me, Poos.
Poo.
Welcome back to Pee and Poo.
Yeah, welcome back to the Poo Joke Show. Well, we're just having a little chat about the industry. So you're on a shoot tomorrow.
I am on a shoot tomorrow, yeah. I'm doing sound.
Sound. How do you find sound?
I mean, I think the role is pretty sound.
Pretty sound. So, what sort of like is this your first big film shoot, or?
I would say so. Yeah.
What's the crew sort of size then, or is like?
It's not massive. It's bigger than any film crew I've ever worked in before, though.
Oh, nice. So, my favourite thing about film shoots is the food. A good craft table. Because I feel like a good craft table really motivates you throughout the night. Because, like, I don't know, shoots can be quite early or quite late, and there can be weird hours, and everyone gets a bit nippish on set, particularly if you're doing something like boom operating, which is, quite hard on your muscles.
It is.
You're going to want them carbs.
Absolutely.
So, when you did your films, did you have like a little craft table, like food table?
I was co-producer for the tone piece when we did that. And as part of that role, I ordered the whole cast and crew a big McDonald's. Nice. That is always... I remember when I used to go filming, I always used to go Wetherspoons after a shoot. Nice. It was cheap and... Thank you. But yeah, I just think like it's kind of like a weird interest to me. I always like to know what people's food on set wants. I once went on set. I was doing stills photography, and they had a really good like platter. They had like egg crust sandwiches with like a bit of salt in, a bit of pepper in. That was very nice. They had all sorts of other sandwiches, but I only had the egg crust sandwiches because I loved them. And they had like a curry, but like there's all sorts that you can get on set. Like I used to do volunteer work at the studio, and they always had like got these sandwiches from this local cafe and pizza slices, and that was always that's why I was doing it. Yeah, for sure. I'm not bothered about the film. I'm bothered about that little food break. Should we do a quiz? Have you got a quiz? No, but I can make one up on the spot. We're going to call this the Ed Woodiquiz. Okay. And it's going to be questions about Ed and his time on Mead and Cheese. So, question 1. Ed Woodiwiss's first appearance was on what episode of Mead and Cheese?
You haven't got our mics on.
I assumed it was intentional, the mic.
It was the second one.
Yes, it was. That was the second one. Question number 2. Did Ed Woodiwiss once introduce Mead and Cheese as cider and biscuits?
Yes.
No.
Yeah. For Torin. For Maddie. Okay. You got any questions about Ed? Let me have a little... What was Ed's DJ name?
DJ Cider.
That's right.
Oh, look at me go.
That is correct. Okay, so let me think of some other Ed facts. I used to call Ed what? The captain of Cider, Mead and Cheese data analyst, or Ed the Catman of Mead and Cheese.
I think it's the data analyst one.
Maddie? Are you backing that beef, or are you going to go your own way?
See, right, I get confused a little bit because I know it was around the same time you were giving out Evan's name, he was the train reporter.
Train correspondent,
yeah. So I kind of think that data analyst is right.
That is correct. We called the data analyst. He used to analyse data all the time for us on this show. I like the Ed Woodiquiz. I think we should do it every week. I've got a few more actually now. Which role did Ed have in Demon FM at the start? Was he A
a broad radio producer who offered training workshops. B, the social media manager. Or C, for a brief period, the deputy station manager.
I have half a feeling he was social media.
He was social media.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
I had no one around me.
Okay, yeah.
So like, give me some slack.
Yeah, sorry, no, not why. It's more that's funny in retrospect.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. For a brief period of time, Ed was a social media manager. He never quit. He just sort of became health and safety.
Well, he is the data analyst, so he knows analytics on social media, how to get your post viral.
Yeah, we got a lot of posts viral, didn't we?
We did. We did get a lot of posts viral, thanks to the master of cider himself. So there is an episode of Mead and Cheese titled Ed and Cheese. True or false?
False.
False.
It is true.
You compromise? I didn't think you would.
No.
It's Mead and Cheese all the way through, and you'd slap him for thinking otherwise.
It was an episode where I wasn't present, so it was just Ed and Lord Cheese.
Oh, okay. That makes sense,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Featuring Maddie Forster.
Of course.
Ed's full name is Edward.
For some reason I want to say it's false.
It's false. I know what it
Yeah.
is. It's Edmund.
Yes, yeah.
That is correct.
Because he's not Edward Woodward.
Because bear in mind, my friends, on my
Edward
22nd birthday, they came up and Ed introduced himself. And they were like, oh, is it Ed to Edward or is it Ed for something else? And he went, my name's Edmund. And they were like, what? Like the Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. And then they kept on making jokes about how he would betray his family for Turkish Delight and hot chocolate. And then they got
Turkish Delight.
They got very
you
drunk
guys
and were like,
probably don't
Edmund.
know what that is.
Next question. You should try Turkish Delight though. So Ed as a musician sometimes composes music. Is it true? And you're going to have to pick one of these statements. Is it A, true that Ed and Renee created music for the film Dirty Laundry? Or B, that Ed and Mark Salisbury made music for Dirty Laundry? Or C, Mark Salisbury made music for Dirty Laundry?
Who the heck are Renee and Mark Salisbury?
I know it's A.
A would be correct. Ed and Renee made music for Dirty Laundry. Mark Salisbury, I don't know who he is.
Did you just make up a name on the spot?
Yeah, I just made up a name.
Mark Salisbury, what a guy. Here's another question then. Ed was present for the episode with Ravel. True or false?
False.
Torin?
I'll go the opposite way. Why not?
Maddie? Torin?
Sad.
Sad.
So, I got a few more questions about Ed.
Was Ed present for the sustainability special?
False.
True. He was here. He hadn't moved out yet.
But was he in the studio?
No, if I remember correctly, because I was very drunk.
He had a lot of free time on his hands.
Ed's profile picture, which you can all get up if you want. It's a picture of him in the countryside.
Mm-hmm.
Was taken by me.
No.
No?
No.
No?
Yes, because that's our trip to Wales.
No, but it wasn't.
No,
was
Ed
me.
is that talented, he took it himself.
It was me. He put on a timer.
It's true. I took Ed's photo.
You have a lot of control over the narrative on that question, though, I feel.
Ed's social media name is An Nice Guy. True or false?
It is, and I've given him a lot of flack for it.
Maddie?
Yes, because I always take the mick out of him.
I think that's enough for the Ed Woodiquiz.
I think I've got a few more.
What is his
Go on.
mother's maiden name?
I don't know, but she's a cute lady. She's very sweet.
Correct.
Me and Ed have how many mutual friends on Facebook? Is it A, 20, B, 21, or C, 86?
It's a
20.
big difference.
Wrong. It is 21.
No, but I was thinking, right, okay. And I'm out. Britain's Got Talent. There we go.
Yep. You said you had a few more, Tom?
Oh, yeah, I can go on for ages. One.
What are the last 3 numbers on the back of Ed's credit card?
Right, okay. Ed celebrates a holiday, what not many people celebrate. He invented it, and he calls it Wallace and Gromit
Valentine's Day.
That is correct. You didn't give...
I was going to suggest the whole period of Ramadan.
That is wrong.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. I have an idea.
what reaction did Corey Kane West give to Ed's profile picture? Is it A, a like, B, a heart, or C, a wow?
I'm going to go for a wow.
I'm gonna go for a like, because Corey's quite lazy when it comes to like expressing himself.
Wrong,
What?
wrong,
Excuse
wrong,
me?
wrong. Press that buzzer.
Do I ever just like anything on Facebook?
It's a heart.
I'm actually offended by that. I'm not going to lie. Like, I wouldn't put in just a second of effort to give him a heart instead of a like.
I just like the like sometimes. I think it's just, nice.
I feel like the like sends a message where it's like, I don't actually care.
Do you think?
I think
It's
so.
more support, though.
Because
Is it? Is
Yeah.
it, though?
I don't see any difference between that. I do like it when, I don't know. Let me have a look at my graduation photo and see.
I feel like if you just like something, you are saying, I don't care that much to give it a heart.
Yeah, but like, bear in mind it's social media and it doesn't mean anything anyway.
So,
So
Torin,
Ed needs a lot, though,
if
as
I-
a former social media manager.
If I ever
Means
just
everything.
like your post, I'm probably mad at you.
But, like, I only really post on Instagram, and the only thing you can do is like, so...
what you'll get one day is a thumbs up comment from Corey.
And that'll be validation.
That will be knowing
Yes.
that something's not on.
No, that's good. He said if it's a like, it's bad, you know. I'll take a thumbs up is a blessing.
One of my friends sent me happy birthday on the 9th of February, so he put HB -7.
False.
That's true. That wasn't even a quiz question.
Yeah, I know. I thought I just-
No, I have a friend. I have this thing where, like, on some people's birthdays, like on Maddie's, I just put HB now instead of happy birthday because it's cooler. HB.
You want them to
Easy.
know you're just a very light and breezy person.
Yeah, HB.
You might as well shorten it even further. Just give him a thumbs up
Yeah.
on the birthday.
Give him a voice note just going... like,
I mean, that's what my mum did, but
yeah.
Okay. Okay. True or false?
Happy birthday, Maddle.
no, it's Madison.
I'll
Remember?
go to
Didn't even
true
get my
or
name
false
right.
then. I'll go
Maggle.
Yeah, but Maddle is short for Madeline, isn't it?
Medal.
No, but my Sam called me Madison on my birthday,
Yeah.
which is not my name.
But we're calling you Maddle. Because Maddle is short for Madeline.
No, it's not. More like what's the one that it was on the DMC?
I don't
Kieran Shea.
know. Short for Madeline.
No, it was what was it? Something in the middle.
Madeline
Something in the Maddle?
Malcolm in the middle.
Yeah, it was like Maddle, but like in a it was like so bad, and it was all linked to our names, but he'd done it really badly.
Malcolm in the Maddie.
No, because it wasn't TV show, it was like a film.
Maddie in the Maddle?
I'm not 100% sure, but it was
Maddle
really
with
bad.
a paddle?
Maddie in the Malcolm.
Medal.
Heavy Maddie.
Heavy Maddle.
Heavy metal.
Right, we're going to do a brand new game that I have just came up with right now.
It's called
It is-
Pitch Invasion.
Torin.
We're not doing pitch invasion. We're not allowed to.
Torin,
It's
say
copyrighted.
that.
Pitch Invasion is a registered trademark of Shea Enterprises, and we will not infringe upon his
Yes. Our game,
intellectual property.
Torin, is Pitch Invade.
No, our game is Pitch Notes. It's a new variation on a game that we've never played before. What I will do is I will give you a minute to give a pitch uninterrupted. Me and Tom will then add lots of things that you must now incorporate in the next minute. How
This
does
feels
that
like it's a
sound?
Jackbox game, actually.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well, we're not getting sued by Jackbox Games.
What am I pitching?
No, you're getting sued by Kieran Shea.
So, you have a minute, because the clock sound effect on here is a minute,
Yeah.
starting now in a minute.
Do I still know what I'm pitching, or?
You are pitching Ed Woodiwiss, the movie. You have a minute, starting now.
I think we go for like a mockumentary style. I think it suits him best. He's not a kind of drama person.
Yeah.
But he's not quite like intensely comedic. You know, it'd be quite like it's all quite personal, his comedy. So I think that would come out best in a mockumentary, where it's presented as reality. You follow his life when he pops back to Leicester, and it cuts to, you know, a bar. It'll show the people he's with chatting and having a great time, and it'll cut to Ed, and he'll like chime in with a good laugh, and then he'll like sit back, and it'll kind of dawn on him that he's left uni now, because I just feel like that's an expression he carries quite a lot. It will also show some time of him at the Sunderland docks, which is where he works now. So him just doing dock work, feeding his family that he's got up there, lots of that stuff as well. Ed.
And that is your minute. So, now us as the executive producers of
Yeah.
the Ed Woodiwiss, the movie. So you didn't give us your ending, which now gives us free reign to write your ending, I think.
Yeah. Okay. So,
So I think Ed needs to become a nude model.
and I think throughout the whole thing, Ed is worried because his feet are growing at quite a fast rate.
Yeah.
They're getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
He has a growth hormone excess
Yeah, from
Okay.
like
in
a,
his feet only.
from like a dodgy cider he drank, maybe.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
He also develops an allergy to cider, and he dies by being crushed by the Sutton sundial, which collapses.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you must incorporate
You give me a
all
lot
that.
to work with.
And Tom Gibbs has to be a lawyer at some point.
Okay, you have another minute to finish off your
I'm gonna
Ed
forget
Woodiwiss,
half
the
of this.
movie, with all of our notes.
You give me a good midpoint, which will be Ed, in fear that his feet will compromise his career being a nude model. He's going to fly to Turkey to get them reduced. But the anaesthetic he's given us cider, and the operation goes wrong. So Ed's left with some really bad feet, and also nearly dies on the table. And it's kind of like, how does he recover? And he decides to sue the people with Tom Gibbs' lawyer. What else did I forget?
Sutton sundial needs to
Oh
come.
yeah, and it happens in Nottingham. He pops out for a drink at the end because he's won the case. He's happy, and he's with his friends from uni, his friends from home, his friends from the docks, his friends from Turkey that he made along the way. And he's realising each stage of his life is just as crucial. There is no one stage better than the other. And it's happy, and it's like, wait, is this a nice ending for Ed in the mockumentary?
You got 10 seconds left.
Sutton Sundial crushes him to death. End of the film.
And I suppose with his dodgy feet, he couldn't run out of the way either.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That might be made as a joke. Ed.
Ed.
I
I liked that.
That was very fun.
It was very different to any game we've ever played before.
I think that was actually. I think that was.
It has a different vibe to it, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it's a lot faster.
It is a lot faster.
I'm going to just give you a few questions.
Mhm.
Just who the director is.
I'd say the director... Mockumentaries.
It's probably Mr. Torin Fahy.
I'd get
isn't
the
it?
guy who did Brian and Charles last year. Do you watch that film?
No, but
Guy builds a robot and it looks really bad. It's like a washing machine. But
Yes!
it's life.
Oh my god, I haven't seen that. I really want to watch it.
It was a very heartwarming film, and it was kind of done like a mockumentary,
okay,
especially at the start. So.
I'll take that. And who is playing Ed?
Himself.
Ed's playing himself. Okay.
Yeah.
You're going.
I would have got Johnny Depp personally.
Yeah. Any questions from you?
What aspect ratio will the film be in?
Aspect ratio, I'm thinking 9:16. We capitalise on the young people and try and feed it to them.
This is Leicester's Student Sound.
Torin.
Demon.
My apologies.
Lauren?
Lauren.
Who's Lauren? Torin.
So yeah, I also
That's his twin.
as
How dare you?
my backup for
Torin
Ed,
and
if he
Lauren.
dropped out of the film, kind of we'd get in Lawrence Fishburne. I think. The most
So Lawrence
natural-
Fishburne.
Yeah, be the most natural kind of
Yeah.
replacement.
I think Lawrence Fishburne could play Ed.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that was Torin's Ed Woodiwiss the movie. I think, do we make Maddie pitch the exact same thing, or do we make Maddie pitch Ed Woodiwiss the stage play?
To be fair, I'm very good at stage plays, so I don't mind doing either.
Okay.
Or Ed Woodiwiss the pantomime?
Yeah. Let's do a pantomime. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Maddie, you have a minute starting now.
So, we open up the stage, beautiful laid out. It's a plain stage, yeah?
Mhm.
Ed, in the middle, our character,
The
our main
middle.
character, and he breaks out into song, telling us his history, his past, his dreams and ambitions. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, a crash of lightning, big old thunder, everything. And suddenly, in lights, Mead and Cheese. The whole stage lights up. He has meaning in his life. He wants to bring fortune to the people of Leicester and bring Mead and Cheese to the front of all people's minds. But there's a struggle going on between Lord Mead and Lord Cheese, and Ed is caught up in the middle of it, as he is just a simple man with simple needs, and he can't choose between Mead or Cheese, and he feels like a big division between the two. Ed is caught in the middle, and then suddenly out of nowhere,
That is the end of your minute. So, what comes out of nowhere, Tom?
That was really exciting, actually. 'cause
What comes out of nowhere? It's up to us now.
Okay. Okay. Oof.
bear in mind it's also musical.
I feel like out of nowhere comes Ryan Reynolds reprising his role as Casserole, which is a character
To be
that Ed
fair,
came up
I
with.
was gonna go with
Ryan, the 80s guy.
I was gonna go with either Ryan the 80s guy or Torin, or his female twin Lauren.
Unfortunately, your time ran out.
Yeah, your time
know,
ran out.
I
So
know.
it's Ryan Reynolds as Casserole, which, if you don't know, is a miniature version of himself, which can transform into a casserole.
Handy.
Yeah,
That
that was from the Transformers
Liquid
special.
and all? Or
I imagine so.
so just seeping out of him.
Also, in your pitch, Maddie, you have to consider that copyright specialist, Tom Gibbs, has seen that you're losing an illegal track, and you try and stop him, and you have.
Hang
a
on, this has got
conversation.
nothing to do with the actual project. This is to do with, like, you've told me to create a stage play. I'm creating you a stage
This
play.
is in this.
Tom Gibbs, the lawyer, is in the stage play.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes more sense. Okay, because
Okay,
you feel
as
like
one of the
you know,
villains.
Okay, and what Tom
And he has kidnapped Casserole.
and he's thrown a fire grenade on Ed.
oh dear.
Yeah.
Hate it when that happens.
Yeah, and,
Well, that presents an opportunity for our picture for Rag. He's on fire. Rag against the machine.
Rag on fire.
So Ed's on fire. Tom Gibbs is trying to stop Mead and Cheese altogether,
Yeah.
even though Mead and Cheese are infighting
Because
they're having a fight
Because we
between
have
who's better.
infringed on the intellectual property of Shea Enterprises.
So the evil mastermind Kieran Shea
Is the real villain, yeah.
is the real villain. Got it.
Yeah,
Got
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So the Mead and Cheese war is just a side plot.
Disclaimer is that we are not in a legal battle. Karen Shea, love you, boo-boo.
And disclaimer, when we refer to Kieran Shea, we're not talking about anyone in Demon FM. This is a fictional character made for entertainment purposes on the Mead and Cheese Show. You can watch the Mead and Cheese Show every Friday from 7 till 9, apart from the times when the station's down and we don't do the show. Thank you.
Your time starts again now.
So out from the ashes, Ed is all covered in soot. He feels alone. Suddenly, he's surrounded by lots of women that are suspiciously dressed like they're from Chicago, the musical. They're telling telling Ed their stories of how they've been betrayed by this evil villain.
Is this like in Cell Block Tango style?
Yes, full on Fosse. Anyway, they lift Ed out of the ashes and tell him he needs to fight back, as they also have been burnt by the evil villain Kieran Shea. So there's a full number of They Had It Coming, as Ed is suddenly growing into this beautiful flamingo of
You
a
got 10
person,
seconds left.
and he defeats evil Kieran Shea with a drumstick.
What sort
The
of drums?
lollipop.
Yeah. Up the bum.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
That was pretty good.
Pretty nice. Two very different pitches there.
Two very different pictures. Which
my
one do you
God.
think we should go with?
A few more questions just to Maddie. Who is the, I suppose, director, but there's...
I know a few performing directors. Thank you very much. Matthew Bourne will be my favourite.
Nice,
okay,
nice.
okay. And who's playing Ed again?
I would have gone with Corey Kane West, but you know.
Are you a stage director, darling?
I mean, I could be.
As I said, it would be either Matthew Bourne or Bob Fosse for me, because I feel like even though Bob Fosse is dead, it'd be fantastic to have that full
having
number, the choreography, everything going on, but also a little bit of Baz Luhrmann sprinkled in. You know what I mean?
Ooh, but it's not a film, though.
No, it isn't. But he does do stage plays now and again.
But so do I. Maddle.
Yeah, but we want someone who's experienced. No offence, Corey.
I mean, I've only done 3
You
years.
can.
of
Hey,
performing
you're
arts
going to be
degree.
in it anyway as Lord Mead, and
That's
Tom's
true,
going to be in it.
that's true.
Well, Tom's
true.
counterpart.
What aspect ratio is a theatre?
The theatre is a theatre. You cannot have an aspect
I
ratio.
don't care. I want an aspect ratio for this theatre.
No.
Maddie, you're being too difficult. I think Torin is our clear winner.
What do you mean? The theatres don't have aspect ratios.
Well done, Torin.
Well done. I did like your pitch, Torin.
Thank you.
Yeah, yours made more sense.
I think
Mine had an evil villain that I didn't even
I
want to have.
liked how you incorporated the Sutton sundial.
yeah.
Oh no, the Sutton
didn't-
Sundial's
you didn't-
still in the play. It's the centrepiece of the
You never
Mead and
said
Cheese
that, though.
opening.
Yeah, we're not trying to score points.
Yeah, but you didn't ask that question.
Post award. I want to say, Maddie, I really did like your beginning. Your opening.
No, you didn't. You didn't have anything to do with
I
it. The
liked
minute
your opening.
You know, I found this whole process very difficult because I naturally just wanted to jump in and start ruining it.
Yeah, I actually quite liked it. I thought, because we put some things in, and they have time to like process some things.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this.
I feel like if we were to change it up for next time, we would do a minute for them to give us the first act.
yeah,
Then we would have a minute to come up with the middle,
yeah.
and then they would have a minute to come up with the ending.
And as I say in film production, there's the beginning, the muddle,
And the end.
at the end.
So we're the muddle.
Yeah, we're the
Yeah. We're the maddle.
what should we call it? Pitch in the muddle. Pitch out of the muddle. Something muddle.
Muddle.
Puddle in the
Muddle
muddle.
time. I don't know.
Corey in the muddle. The muddle.
Corey and Tom's muddle.
Malcolm in the muddle.
Putsch invasion. Because it's not an invasion. It's less of a pitch now and more just they're telling a story and we
Add to it.
ruin it in the middle and they've got to try and fix it again.
To be fair, I really liked Ed's full on out of the ashes.
Yeah.
And all these women come out and they're like, he had it coming.
I like that.
Cicero.
But also
Can you
Torin
imagine that though?
Torin had Ed's feet being chopped
Directed
off. So
This is the thing. I'm definitely gonna get C.
How does Ed react to all this? Is he just like sitting there uncomfortably?
Well, he's like that, the typical musical girl who's just like, I'm in the centre of it. That's how he's acting.
I think
Which I know is completely not Ed, but in a musical
I also
setting.
quite like the idea that you just don't tell either the actor playing Ed or Ed that this is going to happen. Like, you tell him he rises out of the ashes, and then he has a monologue, and instead just 6 women.
There's a full monologue, and then suddenly he had it coming.
You can just tell that he has not been
Full
born.
on. It goes from being a full on Matthew Bourne-esque to them being Fosse, and that's how you end it. Fossey. So, oh my god, I'm honest. I'm not going to be surprised if I get hate crimed. So,
Yeah.
like my.
Well,
Why did you have to add? Why did you have to add? Oh my god.
I mean, I don't know what I did wrong there.
You added a certain person we're not supposed to talk about because of legal requirements.
No, we spoke about everything we say is in jest. It's a parody, isn't
It's
it?
just a prank,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, we're protected by parody laws.
And also, the characters we speak on this show are fictional characters and don't represent any people in the
Yeah,
real realm of
yeah.
the world.
But also, even if they did, those people know that we are actually big fans of theirs. And
By the way, do we have any music from Chicago on there?
no, but coming up next, we do have Day and Night by Kid Cudi. Hello, welcome back to Mead and Cheese.
Mead
on FM. You are listening to the #1 show on the radio. Let's go.
Welcome,
baby.
welcome.
All four people here have tongues.
All the people here have tongues. Are you mad?
You mad fam?
Almost
What
as
you saying?
That's almost as mad as our next fact. An average of 2.7 million people take tube journeys on the London Underground every day.
That's pretty crazy. Can I come in with another fun fact?
No.
All of the Beatles were under 5 foot, with Ringo Starr the shortest of them all at 4'3".
I tell you what we're going to do right now is we're going to let you and Maddie have a chat, hold the show for just a few seconds while me and Tom step outside and discuss what the theme is going to be for this next game. Please do talk to each other. We have
Okay. No pressure at all.
Snog, marry, kill.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go the Pope,
Oish.
the
Okay.
Archbishop of Canterbury,
Mm-hmm.
and that woman who was head of Northern Ireland, the far right
Oh
one.
my god. Why would I do any of that? Okay,
Arlene Foster, that's her name, DP.
oh god, okay. Marry sorry, say it again.
I don't think we could say any reasons for Ofcom, but the Pope, Archbishop of Canterbury,
Kill
Arlene
the
Foster.
Archbishop of Canterbury.
Yeah.
I can't marry the Pope.
That's clever, yeah.
But I can kiss the Pope.
Yeah.
Even though he'd probably slap me.
Mm.
But I'd like that. So
Okay.
no, I'm joking. No, he's not into he's not big on kissing or hugging.
That
Because
we
he doesn't
know
want to
of.
spread germs.
Yeah.
But I don't mind having a little kiss with St. Francis.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll have to marry,
Arlene Foster.
but I'd probably divorce her and
That's-
won't get her to sign a prenup. So
It's gonna be a
money.
sad marriage, like,
That'd be a very sad marriage, and not to mention she's not big on lesbians.
yeah. Gonna
But,
be awkward.
you
Gonna
know.
make things difficult. Give me one. Give me.
Okay. Snog, marry, kill. Prince Andrew.
Yeah.
Well, Harvey Weinstein
Okay.
and Kevin Spacey.
I'm going to marry Kevin
Are you
Spacey.
sure about that?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to snog Prince
Snog.
Andrew.
Nice.
Just pure. No. I'm going to marry Prince Andrew for the wealth.
Yeah, money.
Why
Money.
what?
I'm going to snog Kevin Spacey because out of the 3 very difficult choices, I guess he's like the most least attractive. No, the least.
Well, no,
most
bear in
attract-
mind, Kevin Spacey, he likes young men.
Yeah.
So, really, your safe option is to snog Harvey
No,
Weinstein,
I think
because Harvey
no.
Weinstein is like a
I'm
massive
going to kill
homophobe.
Harvey Weinstein.
Okay, I get you on that one.
Yeah.
I think
Respect.
I
Okay,
think this is a very radio-friendly conversation.
Well, to be fair, he asked me, snog, marry, avoid, a far-right person from Ireland, the thingy of
Archbishop of Canterbury.
Archbishop of Canterbury, or the Pope.
Mead Cheese.
We're gonna
Welcome to Mead and Cheese. We are going to do a segment that has
Yeah.
only been done once on the show, I believe, and
And-
it was by a guest.
and that segment there, that wasn't a segment. That didn't represent our views.
No.
We go by the Court of Law of the United Kingdom of Northern Ireland on prosecutions against.
The United Kingdom of Northern Ireland, exactly. So, we are bringing back Nathan's very own The Train Game, where you must tell us a train journey that you are taking. So, for example, you could say Nottingham to Leicester, and we would tell you whether that is a good train journey or a bad train journey, and you need to guess what our theme is.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's. We're going to give you 3 minutes to try and guess what the theme is. Starting.
Hang on, say it again.
So you tell us a train journey. For example, Nottingham to Leicester. We would tell you whether that is a good or a bad journey, and you need to guess what the theme is.
The theme could be anything.
It could be that the station you are going to needs to be higher in the alphabet than the station you're coming from.
It could
something
be
like that.
It could be that I've drank an energy drink on that train. It could
Yeah.
be very interesting.
Could be any theme.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have 3 minutes.
We're working together.
You are working together.
Okay.
But should we make it a competition? Whoever guesses
No.
it first wins.
No.
Hang on, are we guessing your... I'm really confused. Are we guessing your favourite...
We will tell you
No,
if
it's
it's
like
a
only
good
connect.
journey
There's a theme.
or a
The
bad
theme-
journey.
You've got to
We've got
put.
to work out what the theme is.
You've got to figure out the theme
Yeah.
by telling us different routes of a train. So you could give us the route Edinburgh to, I don't know, Glasgow.
And that would be a bad journey.
Bad journey.
Do all routes have to be direct?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Well, it doesn't need to be like a real existing direct route, for example, but you could say 2 places basically.
Yeah, you get. We would assume if there's a connecting train, you'll get that connecting train. If you went to Leicester via Market Harbour.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like, if you said Leicester to Mansfield, I
Yeah.
know that you have to swap off at Nottingham, but Nottingham is irrelevant in that.
All right, okay, yeah,
question.
no, I've got you
Yeah,
right there.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Torin, what is...
So time starts now.
Okay. Torin, what's the longest train journey you've been on?
Train journey I've been
Like,
on
not
would
what
be,
places, how long in time?
About 7 hours, 8 hours.
They're
Okay.
using their time to
7
discuss
hours,
their own
7
train journeys.
That was from Peterborough to Edinburgh because I went to visit my sister.
Okay.
Peterborough to Edinburgh. Is that a good journey, Tom?
I don't know. Is it a good journey, Corey?
I think it's a bad journey.
it's a bad journey.
Okay. What about... you've been to Knott. I think Corey's been to Knott. So's Tom.
Yeah.
But would they take the bus, or do you think they take the railway?
Railway.
To where?
Knott.
Nottingham.
Yes.
From where?
Leicester.
From Leicester.
That is a good journey.
That is a good
Is
journey.
it train journeys you guys have been on?
It isn't.
It isn't.
Okay, I'm glad we're not starting
I'm
that
still
basic.
confused on how they're playing this.
Suggest train journeys, and we're going to tell you if it's a good train, a good train journey, a bad train journey.
Leicester to Loughborough.
That
is a good train
it's
journey.
a good train
Leicester
journey.
to Birmingham New Street.
That
is a bad train journey.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
bit
Yeah.
bad.
Okay, Leicester to London.
That's
a great
Yeah,
train
that's a
journey.
good
Yeah,
one.
That's a really good
Okay,
train
I've got a
journey.
pattern here. You guys don't like the north of England and you don't like the west of England, but you absolutely love the south of England and also not Nottinghamshire.
Right. You have said like a few places and you have just pulled this out of your
Yeah,
arse.
because you said... Yeah, hang on, you're not allowed to swear on. You're gonna apologise for that.
I would like to apologise. The
Yeah.
Demon FM does not.
Because I know
sound
for a
like
fact,
a-
Tom doesn't like Scotland. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay.
Has a hate for it.
You
Is
have
it
taken
liking-
a lot of time.
Is it liking your destination?
It isn't liking our destination.
Okay.
I'm still confused on what we're doing.
Say more train journeys.
Just say more train journeys and see if you
Okay.
London Terminal to Lostwithiel, Cornwall.
That is a bad train journey.
I am so confused. This game
Tom?
is awful.
I'm just naming train journeys.
I think that's a bad one.
Lostwithiel, Cornwall.
I think wasn't London meant to be a bad one?
London was a good one.
Is it okay?
That's made things confusing.
I'm
Yeah,
so
London's a good
confused.
one.
Come on, more train journeys. You were in your last minute.
Is
Yeah.
it places you've been? The train journey has to go to somewhere you've been this year.
No.
Wait, is it?
It was places we've been.
Oh,
Even Tom was confused on what we're playing.
Right,
We said we were doing places we've been.
I thought the theme was if it was north,
No, the theme was if we'd
And therefore-
been to.
and I thought it was south.
But they're not similar, guy.
We agreed out there that the theme was places we've actually been to.
I was looking at the map thinking, is that north or south?
Sorry, you've never been to Birmingham.
No.
Have you never been to Birmingham?
Can we address that?
Okay.
Don't think so, anyway.
I think we should
But
do.
Torin got it.
I think we should do one more round of that.
You
No,
want to do
but-
that again? Should we
Oh
go
my God,
outside?
Please,
Went
can we
down the
no,
tree,
I'm
went
putting
down
my
the
foot
No,
down.
no,
We're
we're
not
doing
playing this weird
one-
train
one
thing again.
more.
I don't even know how we start, how we finish. Tom's confused. Torin's confused. I'm
Torin
confused.
won.
Torin, I don't know how he won. This is the thing. So please come up with another game that is less complicated.
I'm going to play the train game again.
Just one more time.
Pitch
Yeah.
intrusion.
Oh my
Train
god.
Pitch intrusion.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll
Pitch in
put the theme.
tracks.
Do you guys want to go back to having your snog, marry, kill conversation?
let's
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
go back to our
Cool,
snog,
cool.
marry, kill. And to be fair, you didn't really state all of them.
Yeah, let's do a kind of. I did. I went through
Okay.
them. Let's go for people you wouldn't necessarily want to kill.
Okay. Oh, I know. Molly May's baby.
Okay, can we not do underage?
Okay, Torin.
Yeah.
Okay. Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
Um.
Still don't like the theme you've taken now.
Okay, fine. Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Or Paul Rudd.
Oh, Snog Reynolds, marry Rudd, kill Ferrell.
To be fair, he is old.
Yeah, he's lived his full life.
To be fair, he's bordering that age where he could either go like racist,
Yeah.
just like Chevy Chase did.
Yeah.
So like,
Let's do Jamila Jamil.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, we'll do David Cross, Tobias from Arrested Development. He was in Bad Guy and Alvin and Chipmunks as well.
Oh yeah. The bald guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go for him. We'll go for Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
And we'll go for the chicken shop date woman.
Marry the chicken shop date woman.
Yeah.
Kiss David Cross and kill Charlie Sheen.
Okay.
That's
cool.
very easy for me.
Yeah. That was quite simple, I'll be
Yeah.
honest.
Tom, do you have your map up?
I don't.
You don't.
Are we doing an hour car journeys?
We're sticking with the train game.
Yeah.
Okay. Remember that you can say any train journey in the world. It doesn't just have to be UK based.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
And are we guessing where you guys have been?
No, you're guessing the theme that we have chosen
Yeah.
just before we play the game.
Yeah.
Does that make
The
sense?
theme could be anything.
The theme could be anything.
It
It
could
could
be-
be that the station you are travelling to is more westward than the station you are travelling from.
Or it could be the station the city you're travelling to has more ladies' shoe shop than the city you travelled from.
It could
Okay.
be anything.
Got you.
It
right,
could
yeah.
be
let's go.
anything, bro.
go.
Torin, you are our reigning champion so far.
Let's go.
So you have 3 minutes. Starting.
Are we not doing it together?
You're doing it together.
You're playing against each other.
Okay.
yeah.
So
right.
confusing.
Let's go Leicester to Nottingham.
That's a bad journey.
Leicester
Bad.
to Birmingham.
Bad.
That's a bad journey.
Leicester to
Bad.
Edinburgh. No, Peterborough to Edinburgh.
Bad journey.
Bad.
London to Paris.
That's a good journey.
Oh
Places you want to go on holiday.
No.
Places you've been on holiday.
No.
no.
International train journeys from
No.
one country to
The
another.
French.
No.
No.
Journeys to members of the European Union.
No.
No.
Amsterdam to Groningen.
Where's Groningen?
It's in Netherlands.
No. That's
No.
a bad journey.
Bad journey.
Okay.
Okay. Paris. Paris to Dover.
Good journey.
That is a good journey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good journey.
Versailles to Paris.
That's a bad journey.
Is it involving?
That's also within
is
Paris.
it involving
It's
the
like-
sea?
It isn't involving the sea.
Okay.
Is it involving the King of France? Here you go.
No.
All right.
Give us more journeys. You might get it.
Manchester to Yeovil.
That is a bad journey.
Manchester to Rome.
That is a good
Good
journey.
journey. Good journey.
Okay, Manchester to Barcelona.
Good
That is a
journey.
good journey.
Is it capital cities?
No.
No.
London to Cambridge.
Bad journey.
Bad. Shit.
Cambridge to London.
Bad journey.
London to Moscow.
Good journey.
Oh my God, Maddie, that's probably the best one.
Is
you've
it the
got.
further you get away from the place, the better the journey is?
No.
No.
Okay.
Okay, London to Kiev.
Good journey.
Again, good journey. Not as good as Moscow, but
London to Budapest.
good,
Good
journey.
journey.
London to Marrakesh.
That's a good journey.
Good journey.
It's not as good as Moscow.
I want to say. Is it as good as Moscow? Where is Marrakesh located?
Morocco.
It's a hard one to say.
It's not as good as Moscow now.
Yeah.
Okay, London to Helsinki, Finland.
Good journey.
That is a better journey than the one you just made.
And it's good.
London to St. Petersburg.
Is
That
it
is-
routes on Ticket to Ride?
Good journey.
No.
Oh, okay.
And what was mine? You said London to St. Petersburg.
That is a very good
Yeah,
journey.
good
Yeah,
journey.
better than the one that you just made. Again.
Okay.
Leicester to Worcester.
Bad journey. Terrible journey.
Is it to do with Russia?
No.
It's not to do with Russia.
Oh, wow, I went down on my chair.
Is it to do with the war in Ukraine?
No.
It is not. I will give you another minute.
No, I don't know.
This is a hard one, to be fair.
It would be over a 12-hour journey. I know that.
12-hour
Yeah.
journey. Okay.
Okay,
That's
so
interesting.
yeah, that's
Because bear in mind, I know that driving there took 3 days.
yeah.
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
saying there's a time aspect involved.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There clearly is now, by the way they've spoken there.
Give us more journeys. Go on.
Is it journeys that to drive would take over a day?
No.
No.
Is it journeys... is it journeys longer than any journey in the UK?
No.
No.
Think time.
Time is running out.
Is it journeys based on song titles by Pink Floyd?
No.
Think about the clock.
It's gone.
That's time up. Should we
That
give
was
it them,
deep.
or do you want to give them more time?
No, I think we've had enough time.
I'll give you one more guess each. Think about the clock. Really think about the clock.
Yeah.
Would it be the amount of time that you go backwards in time?
That's very
Please,
warm.
please explain
Yeah,
more.
elaborate that. That's quite good. But elaborate.
So obviously
You're in the right
the
zone.
right in the right ballpark. Okay.
Yeah.
So obviously the sun moves around the globe.
Yeah.
Yes, it
Up
does.
for debate.
So if
The world's flat.
if you flew from London to New York,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
you would arrive around about the same time because you're travelling with the sun.
Ah, yeah. And why is that? Do we
Because
think?
of the fact we're spinning in space.
Yes, we are spinning in
we are
space.
spinning
But
in space.
what do you think the theme is?
Day and night.
No.
What?
It's very like.
You've kind of already
Simple.
said it, Maddie. I think I know what it is.
Go on, Torin, what do you think
No,
it
I
is?
don't want to steal it, because Maddie is the one who's worked it out.
I mean, after heavy.
Don't
pushing-
overthink it. Literally, what's your theory? So it's about...
It's about.
Like, as I say, you were in the right zone.
What's it about, Maddie? Think about it. The thing you worked it out. What is it about? All of these journeys...
What makes all of these journeys good?
Go back in time.
Is it that?
No,
Oh,
not
okay,
exactly.
wait.
I don't know.
But
Kind of.
you're on the right sort of
You're-
lines.
yep.
You're in the right zone.
Oh, for God's sake, it's not time zones, is it?
It
Yes.
is. It is a journey that moves into a different time zone.
Well done.
That was horrific.
That was amazing, guys. Do you feel
Jeez.
proud? I think they need a round of applause.
I agree.
Well done. Well, honestly, do you know what?
Besides, Morocco's in a different. Oh no, it's not on a different time zone.
Yeah,
We've got the time zone maps up, so
yeah.
yeah, Morocco is in a different time zone to the UK.
Yeah, because it would have been interesting if you said Madeira, because then that would have been in the same time zone.
Yeah. So would have been the Ivory Coast and Ghana as well.
Yeah.
Are they really?
Did you?
Iceland is also in the same time zone as the UK,
I didn't know that.
as well as Ireland, Portugal, Mali, Tristan de Cunha.
Tristan the Cougar.
Did you enjoy that?
Did
I
you enjoy
hated
that?
it.
I think we should do that again.
No.
Not on this episode, but in a future
Please
episode.
do it on an easier topic, because I feel like time zone was rather difficult.
I
Okay.
thought time zone was good, and topics may return in future episodes.
Yeah. And yeah, because there's only so many topics we can figure out.
I'd do it with some train enthusiasts next time.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Did you not
Yeah.
enjoy it, Torin?
Call it train spotting.
Oh, that's good.
We'll call it
Train
invasion.
Train game.
It's
Train,
the
Hey
game.
Soul Sister is the name of the game.
So here we're going to another little quiz now.
Oh, nice. Okay. Do we need a clock for this?
No.
No.
You will list journeys you can make in a taxi. There'll be a connecting theme.
Mad.
Or how many trains has Maddie pooped in?
True or false? The London Underground
Doesn't-
is the
the answer
third
is two.
busiest metro
Oh.
system in Europe
Within
after
literally this year.
after Paris and Moscow.
False.
No, it's true.
Oh, okay.
True or false? The Underground employs approximately 19,000 people.
True.
That's correct. That's true.
True or false? The back three numbers on my credit card or
No.
debit card are 337.
I'm going to say that's true.
It is.
Someone's phone's
And
ringing.
what are the numbers on the front?
4944
You're not supposed to give that out. You do know that, right?
128
It's okay.
I think that's a good journey.
7635 8900.
Nice. And what is the expiry date?
0924.
Nice.
And what's that number? That little free one again? The
It was 337.
337.
That's
That-
good.
that-
And what is your mother's maiden name?
Delilah.
And what is the name of your oldest brother?
Darren.
Where did you first go to school?
Primary.
What is your childhood nickname?
NASA.
What was your childhood pet's name?
NASA.
These are interesting questions. I'm
Yeah.
liking these.
Yeah, I'm going to send these over to our friends at the Hacking Society. But I'm sure we'll figure it out on our own.
Yeah, this has been a weird graduation celebration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
Okay.
best way.
Yeah.
So
This show's not been that bad, honestly. It's been pretty good. It's been
Yeah,
very
the-
entertaining.
The
I'm not
train
gonna lie.
game's been great.
I wouldn't say that.
it was fun. But I want to talk about trains for a bit. Because me and Torin, there's a connection between me and Torin. And we could do a little train
There's
game.
also a connection
flipping
between Torin and Sheffield FC,
There's a lot of connections in life, though. Like,
especially with Torin.
Me and Torin both recently went on what train?
The London Underground.
Yes.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about our experiences.
That's not a train, though. Like,
It's
Tor-
multiple trains.
Torin, the whole of London's a train.
name the routes you went on. We'll name them one by one.
Okay, yeah. So what did you think of the London Underground, Torin? Most efficient train system in the world?
Generous, but I want to make this a competition, though. Like, just name tube lines until
That's
one
a
of
good
us
one,
is down.
actually. Because he didn't know. He just was like, let's
Right,
go on
there's
the
a
blue
Jubilee
one.
line, there's a Northern line.
Well,
there's a
no,
Circle line.
it's one by one. One, as in, so you say one you went on.
I just did 3, so you got to say 3.
Okay, well that's quite difficult. I mean, can they be the same ones?
No.
Okay, I was on the Elizabeth line at one point,
Okay.
District line, and then the Hammersmith and City line.
Okay. I went on the Southern line.
That's not a line.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. I swear it's not. There's not a Southern
There's
line.
got to be a Southern line.
No, because I think the thing is that there's not a Southern line. There's only a Northern line.
Southern line underground. There was a Southern line.
There was. But is there?
But is there?
Yeah, Southern services connected with.
But that's not to do with the underground. That's just overall transport.
6, 5,
I
Okay.
thought that was them breathing in the sound effect. I was like, why did they get that in?
3,
Let's play a new game,
2,
and that is called Talking About the London Underground.
Let's play a new game. It's called Guess the Number That My Cursor Is Hovering Over.
No.
16.
13.
Close enough.
Torin, it is now your turn. It is between 1 and 20.
Okay, can you promise that you're not going to move it, though?
I
every
can
time?
promise. Look at my hand.
Okay. 7.
6.
Oh!
That was close. Tom,
2.
hold on. I've not placed it down yet. No.
2.
12.
I think we can make this the rest of the show,
think-
honestly.
I don't know.
18 more minutes.
I think we go until someone gets it right.
No, put on a song.
Maddie,
Come on.
18.
No, I'm not doing
Maddie.
it. Put on a song.
I've
Put
got.
on a song, Corey.
Torin,
I've got.
18.
I've got to talk about the London Underground.
Tom,
No, I'm talking about the
Tom.
London. No, I'm not playing this game. Torin, you're only playing this game.
Torin's gonna win.
9.
19.
Okay, Torin.
No, I've got one more because I've done too many, I feel. I'll say 10.
11.
So close to the
That
several
was
occasions.
Is no one guessing?
No, I want to talk about the London Underground.
Just guess a number, Tom.
Torin, have you
Yeah.
ever been on the London Underground?
Yes.
What did you think?
It was alright.
Did you not feel, oh my god, this is the best thing ever?
No.
What about you, Torin?
Yeah, it's good. It is good. Don't write off the buses. The buses are also excellent in London
Torin.
and are underappreciated.
Torin.
Maddie, what did you think about the London Underground?
I thought they were
You need to
fine.
guess a number, Torin.
How did you, why did you use the London Underground?
I went to work on them.
Okay, and how did you find going to work on the London Underground?
Just fine.
What did you think about the shopping centres in the London Underground?
They were fine.
What did you think about the shopping centres in the London Underground?
They were fine.
Why were they fine?
What shopping centres in the London Underground?
Did you not go to any shopping centres in the London Underground?
Not in the Underground. I don't
What
think they
shopping
exist.
Wait,
Torin.
did you go to the shopping centre in Liverpool Street in the
Torin,
London
what
Underground?
number?
That's not in the Underground. That's in Liverpool Street.
Torin.
Okay, did you go to the one in
Free.
Canada Water?
9.
Did you buy anything from the London Underground when you was in
Wait,
the
no,
London
there are
Underground?
there's maybe like one kiosk in some tube
Oh,
stations.
there is a lot in Canada Water.
Tom,
There's
what
loads of.
number? Oh, okay.
There's a whole shopping centre.
Yeah.
What number, Tom?
What? What number
What
of
number-
things
what
did you
number am I
get from
on?
the London
What number am
Underground?
I on?
London Underground.
Tom.
Right.
Torin.
Maddie, did you get anything from the London Underground?
Torin.
From the shops?
What number am I on, Torin?
1.
Maddie?
17.
Right. What did you get from the London Underground? What was your feeling when you walked? Did you ever have that feeling when you walked out the London Underground? Like, oh my god, it's so bright. Did that ever happen to you?
No,
Why not?
because I'm not a weirdo.
9.
4.
How long do you think you could live in the London Underground before getting kicked out?
Oh, like no, not a day.
Not a day.
Not as in like you could live a day and a night, but not 24 hours if that makes sense. You could get in like the afternoon,
Yeah.
be there until the morning. I don't think you can go more than 24 hours.
Well, you could just go around all of London. Why?
No, but I think they'd catch on because I think you'd see way more homeless people doing that.
Yeah, but you'll jump from place to place to place. There's a lot of places in the London Underground. London Underground is the only number I'm saying.
Tom.
How many? Right. Okay. What was
How
your,
many different tube lines did you go on?
I had all the tube lines in zone 1 and 2.
Someone will get it right eventually, and then I'll stop.
Well, the Jubilee
No,
line.
but the thing is, quite the process of elimination as we go, it's always a 1 in 20. So it's quite difficult. The odds are like what 5% of getting it right.
5.
18.
5.
12.
5.
5.
There you go, Tom.
Yeah.
You won.
Anyway, the London Underground.
London Underground. Yeah, let's chat about it. I'm sure that's what you've been wanting to do for the last 5 minutes.
It's a good. No, it is good. I just think, Tom, next time you go, get the odd bus. You'll realise.
I went on a bus, but You know what I was thinking when I was on the bus?
What?
This is underground.
But it's cheaper.
But it's not underground.
Yeah, it's not cool though. I can't say. You know what?
Torin, it's not underground.
You know what? You know
11.
what? Do you know what I hate? If I was messaging my mates and I was saying, "Oh, I'm just getting the bus there," it's like, "Oh, you know, that's cool, mate." If I said, "Yeah, guys, I'm going to be there in 5 seconds, just tubing it,"
Well, then you'd be lying to say 5 seconds. I still need to get on the tube.
the tube, there's a different time complex than the tube in the Big Apple.
Is this the first time you've used the tube?
No,
Because you're speaking like you haven't. You kind of only found out about it recently.
I've only used the tube twice because I've only really been to London twice in my adult life.
Yeah, Tom was one of those weird people that got off the bus and suddenly arrived in London and didn't realise there's other ways to get on, like, get around London.
You see, the thing is, I came from a farm.
He doesn't... Stop
farm.
saying you come from a farm.
I
You
come-
don't come from a big farm. You come from Leicester.
Maddie knows what farm life is like,
Yeah.
being a Welsh person.
But I know what
Her first love was indeed
the farm.
the farm.
And my farm, I love the farm. Like Leicester Farm is great.
What do you mean Leicester Farm? No one's got sole ownership of the farm.
Well, the farm, the farm we all live in. You know, there's a university in this
Leicester,
farm.
known as the farm to the people who are from there.
Yeah.
I just question that severely. so-
Torin, why did you leave wherever you came from to come to this farm?
Torin, why?
Oh, what do you mean? Just like, why did I go to De Montfort? Or
Why did farm life attract you?
Because
so
no. The selling point of the city itself didn't
farm.
really factor into it. When I was at the open
The farm.
days, it was all about the uni and the course.
Yeah.
I spent
It was all about Dean and Media.
nowhere I really
And the
went
farm life.
did I spend much time in the actual city itself. I spent like an hour or
The
two
farm.
in Newcastle
The
when
farm,
we were
yeah.
there. In the farm of Newcastle, we spent a bit of time.
See, the thing is, when you come from
Were
a
you moved by the farm?
big... Yeah.
No.
That is Leicester.
So when you...
My mum was brought to tears when she saw the Leicester De Montfort campus.
She had a bad time.
No, she had a good time. No, it wasn't sad. I think it was because there had been past sadness in the farm of Leicester, and now the campus like bathed in sunlight because it does look quite nice, like the Vijay Patel in the light. You know, the rose bit.
Yeah, well, it has to get a lot of sunlight because all the vegetables were going.
Yeah, exactly. So it kind of represented hope, you know,
Yeah.
against troubled times. So I think that's what it is. So it's quite moving, but it's also
So obviously you've been in one of these big iron farms, and here, like in the farm, you know, we've not got every technology. We haven't got a tube. What was it like going to a big city like London? A real city. You know?
Well, I'm not from a farm.
Yeah,
so
a real city.
Well, where
that
are you
isn't
from?
A farm.
I'm from a city,
Which city?
Ely.
Ely's a farm.
That
I'm
sounds
pretty
like
sure.
a farm. Ely Farm.
I mean, I think I might be able to see farmland from my window.
And you're on a farm, Torin.
We've got no, we might have,
your window's a bar.
no wait, we might have farmland, but we've also got a cathedral, and therefore we are a city.
Torin, are you sure you're not from Banana in Kiribati?
No, I've seen you looking up places in Kiribati, including Poland's Kiribati.
Torin, how many times have you used the bus from where you're from?
Barely at all.
Barely at all, because there's no buses on farm.
No, there are. I got one to Fordham,
That's a tractor.
but Ely is a walkable place, so
No.
I don't go on around Ely.
Torin, being a farmer, you do a lot of work on the fields?
On the left. No, I've never done a day in the. One of my friends.
Being from Kiribati, I'm
Spend-
sure you do a lot of fish
One
farming.
of my friends spent a year once just picking vegetables. No, it's just a summer.
Just picking big fish out of the sea.
picking big vegetables,
Yeah.
strawberries and whatnot.
Gilly-
'Cause you're
Wig.
from a farm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this should be a new segment on the show every week called The Farm.
Thomas!
To bring Tom Gibbs on for that segment and that segment only.
I feel like he'd be good at the train game, not going to lie.
No, just phone him every week and then just see what he says.
This week on The Farm, Tom Gibbs.
So, have you ever considered farm life?
No.
Why not?
Oh wait, no, like
Because he
considered
grew
it
up
and
doing it
immediately-
all the time.
I've considered it and immediately thought no. Too much effort.
Yeah, he did it too
not
much
enough
as a
reward.
kid.
So,
I wouldn't. My whole life outlook would need to change. Like several key figures in my life would need to die,
Yeah.
likely in quick succession, and I would
Yeah.
need my support network to crumble.
Would that include your three mates with the big fish?
Yes, they're all goners. That would have to happen for me to live on the farm.
And what would you grow on your farm?
Difficult. I think in honor
Eggs.
of my mum,
Yeah.
I'd grow carrots.
Yeah.
In honor of my dad,
Well, what did you grow on the farm as a kid?
I'd grow. In honor of my dad, I'd grow some. What's he? Giant. Nah, that's not a vegetable.
Did you milk many? Did you milk?
Oh, why? Why?
Did you? Milk?
Did you not see the fish?
I just like, where the hell is that?
Torin is from Poland.
No,
in
he's
Kiribati.
not. He's not. That's not even in Poland.
Yes, Poland, Kiribati.
Maddie,
That's in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
You'll find
Just
Poland
like
if
the
you
South
scroll in.
Pacific. No, it's not. Poland is
No,
nowhere near
that's
there.
fine.
Scroll in.
Trust me, Maddie, and look at the left coast.
Oh my god. London and Paris.
Yeah, and banana.
You're insane.
do you know what's insane?
Banana, Kiribati.
Global warming.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
put the
agree.
applause effects on.
You know
Tom,
what a
you
real
are
farm looks
strong,
like?
I feel like I've walked
Do you
into
know what?
Eric
Do you know what a
Conte.
real farm looks like? I'm gonna have to show you where I went to school
looks like
because like that
Torin
was
and
a farm.
friends.
Literally, look at it.
You were born
No,
and bred.
that's a hill. That's not a farm.
Sheep.
That's a farm.
Maddie's just got a picture of her first love on the screen.
That's like the village that I went to high school in.
Compared to the farms me and Corey came
It's-
from,
they
that
needed-
is a town.
They needed a less.
Yeah, I mean,
manual
the farm
exposure on
I
the
came
camera
from,
there.
the only thing we had to tell
Yeah,
the
well,
time
it's
was a
Welsh
sundial.
people, they don't
on our
understand.
phone.
They just had a sundial.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
they
we didn't even
half-
have
High school.
electricity.
Look at it.
didn't work half the day and half the year.
Yeah.
What about a segment where we just have two conversations at the same time? Like two of us have one and one of us has the
Hey,
other.
Torin, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you,
Maddie, are
Corey.
you okay?
So what was the decision
Maddie,
behind the beard
Maddie.
then?
He was drunk.
I
That's
was-
all it was.
Maddie, you're not involved in this.
It's true though.
Okay,
So you
Torin,
know-
I think we're going to play the number game again.
Okay, yeah, I'm a big fan of this.
We're
Let's
gonna
go.
talk about-
Hey, while they have their
Oh, it's
conversation.
gonna be
gonna-
rapid fire.
So,
though.
you're
So,
not
what
gonna
number am
talk
I
to
on
me.
now?
It's gonna be rapid
Huh?
fire
No,
every
I'm
few
just
seconds.
looking at stuff.
What are you
8,
looking at?
12,
7,
Maddie? Maddie?
15,
19,
11,
Look at
14,
it. Just backs onto nothing.
2,
17,
3.
7.
Yes,
Torin!
go!
That was great.
Oh, that's number wang. That's what that is. That is number wang.
I love that.
Farm.
Farm.
The correct answer was 12.
The
in
correct
fact.
answer was
7,
7,000.
no. I think.
Are
Oh
you
my god, they
excited?
haven't
It's a
even.
winner.
I know that's there. So don't worry.
When is the SRA chart show happening?
Now.
I don't know.
Good question.
But like, does that mean?
They don't message me and they don't talk to me,
But that
and then
means
they.
it's still to be like sprung upon us with like a week's
listening-
warning.
Unless it's happened already, I'm really confused because usually like Ian's on it and he's like, "When is it happening?" And I'm like, "I don't know. No one's messaged me."
Yeah.
So I'm very frustrated. But yeah, where my so basically, here's the school.
Okay.
Here's like the pitch and everything was here. Hang on, put the satellite.
Electronics on Demon FM.
But then that's
would
you
you
can see
do
the border. But
if you was
that's
in this
literally
situation?
that's someone's farm.
So you're on a
That's
train.
all of someone.
Yeah.
And bear in
you wanna
mind,
go,
the sheep
you're going back
here
to Nottingham.
Yeah.
broke out and invaded my Welsh
I feel
lesson
like this
here.
is a nightmare for the
Well, actually,
listeners.
it's my
I'll be
Welsh
honest.
exam.
That's
So
awesome.
This
So-
has become
yeah.
chaos.
So you're on a train and you're
Yeah.
going
I
back to
wonder if you can
Nottingham.
go back in time.
What?
And-
That's listenable.
You're listening to Tom's Electronics.
And
You're not. It's a lie. It's a lie.
and
FM. Demon FM.
that's Nottingham.
You're listening to
Yeah, so you're on the train,
Electronics
Corey.
on Demon FM.
You're on the train
Yeah.
going back from Leicester to Nottingham.
Yeah, as I usually do. Yeah.
And the train's going fast, so you sort of you're near Nottingham area. You're ready
They
to
are.
Tom's
you're ready to get off,
Electronics
and the train
on
driver's
Demon
saying, "Oh, I've got
Mobiles.
we won't."
They were put up for
If
like
you wanted to get off in
temporary.
Nottingham,
Yeah.
we've
Like
accidentally. I've
impermanent.
just
That's all
gone
mobile
past it.
schools, though. You know.
But there's a really
We
nice
had, like, a
shopping
few
centre
for
in
art,
Sheffield
and
you
they
can
never
go
left.
to.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Tom's
Yeah.
there's some good things in
Electronics
Sheffield.
on Demon FM.
Nice.
It's kind of pretty,
The
yeah.
valleys.
How would you feel?
I would feel quite.
Well, this is the mountain
I don't know,
stuff.
I feel
That is a
quite
mini
neutral
valley.
about it.
This guy, but you can't go home because you've just
Tom's
gone
Electronics
past
Yeah,
Nottingham.
but you know, I'm in Sheffield, so it's fine.
You'll be fine with that.
Yeah, I'll go Meadowall.
Because that's a pitch what me and Jimmy were going to do for a train.
Listening to
I initially thought that the man was saying that every few seconds. Like, so, you know, this is like, you'd put this under a normal conversation.
Yeah.
I thought then they also, within that this like backing bit, just had every few seconds a reminder of what the trailer is.
I mean, we should do that on Mead and Cheese every few seconds. Say, you are listening to Mead and Cheese on Demon FM.
I like that.
Oh my god, I didn't even know there was someone's house back there.
No, that might have been like the caretaker's shed.
No. The caretaker shed was it was in the building.
I like the garden. What is that? Is that a well?
Yeah.
Did you ever like kind of throw kids down there?
It wasn't a real well, they blocked it off.
I was going to say, surely someone has to go down there.
Oh
no, this is the listeners are good. This is too much.
This is too much, man.
Well, that's a sensory overload.
Kickstart your Tuesday night with electronic.
Oh yes, so Tom, how do you feel about graduating?
Oh yeah, this is a graduation special, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it's
Well, as I say, I came from a farm.
yeah.
Big farm. And to feel like I could graduate in a city when I come from a farm
You don't come from a farm! Sorry.
was inspiring. I got the wave right. Do you know what? It is a lot of waiting around. Like, you know, you have to, it's about, but it's nice waiting because you could just sit there. I thought I was going to get bored, but I didn't. I just sort of sat there. And I was like, yeah, I'm okay with this. Like, this is quite relaxing actually.
Yeah.
Did the ceremony really matter to you? Because
If you
you
can
know
see
you've
there,
already passed. You've got your thing.
There's a little circle.
I thought it was quite nice actually because you get to see a lot of
My
people.
brother split
I
his
suppose
head open on there.
it's been quite a busy week for me because I've been doing a lot of meetings for my business. So it was like, I've achieved my masters, and now this is sort of like, you know, it's like you walk across that that thing, and
The walkway,
yeah, you walk across it, and one side, you know, you're just someone who's from a farm, and you walk across, and you're just someone who's heading to London.
That's really interesting because you've got like, so one side is waving goodbye to the farm,
Yeah,
and one hand is waving hello to the future.
to the tube like passing station.
Tom's Electronics.
Yeah, no, it is. I definitely think it's worth going. It's not just about you though. It's about like your family you bring along because they obviously are proud.
I think part of it is more for them than it is for you because you passing in the moment, you know, as in like you get your grade back and you see, I've got it, I'm done, it's
sure,
over.
for sure.
That's a moment for you.
Yeah.
Graduation is a moment for those around you, especially those who've like given you the support and if they've helped you on your way, it's gratification for them, I feel.
You know, I wasn't going to go to my graduation, but I was told that wasn't fair on my parents.
And how did you
So
find
I think
it personally?
that really it is for them and not for you.
What about you though? Did you feel like anything?
That's the
when you went
sixth
past-
form.
I mean,
It didn't used to be the
I
sixth
got some
form.
good pictures out of it.
Yeah. Did you like feel like
That's
I've
another
achieved
sixth form.
something? Was it like?
Hang on, I'll show you.
No, I found it fun when
Lovely
I did my
walkway.
Shawn
Oh, yeah,
Michaels
it's gorgeous.
post.
Because they said they quoted.
It's a shame it's, like,
they
covered in
quoted. That was good. The
bombs.
Shawn Michael. They quoted in the speech saying, "There's moments. Life isn't about how many
So that's our
breaths
DT
you
drama
take. It's about the
department.
moments
No.
that take your breath away." And I thought that was
It's
quite
a big
sweet.
school, actually.
Did you feel like the
but
the
for a
walk
small
across took your
school, it's
breath
a big
away?
school.
I remember
It's a big
Amir talking about all the
ground, isn't it?
parties he's
Give me a
attended.
second. Give me a second.
I mean, it's cool.
Like it was
I mean,
bigger
he's
than
a
my
cool
school in
dude.
terms of.
So
where
I
it
think
was
that's
signed
really
the
all we've got
grounds.
time for here on
You're listening
Tom's.
to
Oh wait, one more
Electronics.
number. One more number.
Electronics.
You want one more number game?
One more. No, not game. One more number.
One more number. Okay, and if you guess this number, I will, I don't know, give you a hug.
17.
13.
I was gonna say 13. No.
And that's it.
No.
For Mead and Cheese. See you next
No.
week. Bye.